one contender. Where my Carolina soldiers, we gon' make y'all remember that this war ain't over. It's starting to get drunk. If that boy feeling funky, let him go ahead and jump. We ready to top that pump, and we pumping it full of lead. And the dollar spot gon' show you how we hit them in the head. Hit them boys in the head. Let them know Queen City soldiers coming. Like let it go. Hit them boys in the head. Let them know Queen City soldiers coming. Like let it go.
This is for my ghetto motherfuckers.
40-side felony, misdemeanor, charge murder. Escobar, CBR bikes, I'm switching gears, headlights, shine so bright, bitches freeze like this. Them fiends want that D-boy, feds sending decoys, pack that heat, boy, push you where you rest in peace, boy. Get your mama's house shot up, bodies all chopped up. When them bodies pop up, I ain't getting locked up. My Bentley cruise the block with the sunroof top, hood rats jumping on my jock, cause I blew up the spot, crushing your bins.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. They had some stars in that BET, I think it's called Tales. So Elise Neal, remember used to play D.L. Hughley's old lady on his TV show back in the day? Good Lord, she fine. I mean, she's older now. She's starting to lose a little step. Her weave was looking real raggy on the damn show, too. But she was on there. They had Jermaine Dupri on there. They had a couple little people on that show, man. So it was pretty decent. Check it out when you get a chance. 404-382-0338. Let me jump in the chat from K Ugmo 3000. What up, K3 Stacks? It says Umar is an effing hypocrite. Dude is the black version of a white supremacist. I said it. What exactly are you referring to being a hypocrite? Like, what has he said hypocritical? The fact that he had relations allegedly with a stripper? As I said earlier, I mean, who doesn't want to or hadn't had sex with a stripper? I don't know. Give me more background on your statement. From Tiffany Poole in Portland. Ooh, a lot here. You know, Tiffany, that's Sister Soldier right there. That's my girl. Tiffany went ham on some folks yesterday on her Facebook page, man. You need to get a Twitter account, Tiffany, and post your thoughts there. Tiffany says, okay, I'm hella busy, but must chime in. Jesse Jackson, like his sons, is crooked as F. He acted as if he rallied against apartheid in South Africa and pressured Coca-Cola to divest from South Africa, all in exchange with a seat on the board and the funding of the PUSH organization and the Rainbow Coalition. He's funded by the Rothschilds alike. He likes the Honorable Louis Farrakhan have their own ways contributed largely to uplifting black people, but both live in mansions. Here's the thing. Let's stop right there. I said this earlier, Tiffany. So is there some type of law or rule in the black leadership manual that says that you can't live in a mansion if you're trying to uplift your people? There's always that same argument that you get into with people talking about mega preachers. You know, when who was it? Creflo Dollar. Remember Creflo Dollar talked about he wanted to buy his own plane, and he asked for a special assessment to his church or whatever to pay for this plane. No, if you're talking about something excessive like that, I get it. But should people that go out and have to have a living, once again, as I said earlier, when you're going out doing all of this protesting and trying to uplift the community, you got to have some type of income coming in. I'm not saying that they shouldn't or they should have, you know, a $30 million home or whatever. I don't think Jesse Jackson lives in something like that. But they should be able to live nice. Like, you don't want them to live nice? I don't understand that. I never understand that reasoning. And haven't done a damn thing to curb the violence of Chicago or create jobs for the youth. Let's stop right there. And I know it sounds like I'm making excuses for these cats, man. But they're only one person. I think the problems in Chicago and that we have all over this country, man, to a large part are systemic. And it's much bigger than one person. It's a very big problem, like an overwhelming problem of the violence that we have in the communities here in this country, man. And I don't think one person should be held responsible for not making all of that go away or changed. She also goes on to say, just as so many of the boule have done, Michael Jordan and Oprah Winfrey included. Please watch Dick Gregory in Hidden Colors, and you'll find out what you don't want to know, but really should. Peace, Stewies. I'm in the meetings. Appreciate that. And, I mean, you know what? Y'all are entitled to your opinions. I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to preach to you, because I'm not. I mean, you're entitled to your opinions, but as I always say, to quote the great Funkadelic, free your mind and your ass will follow. I just think that the positives that most of these quote-unquote black leaders do far outweighs a difference in opinion about an issue or a topic. I just do. Yeah, you may be able to go into Umar's past, Dr. Umar's past, or Jesse Jackson's past. What Grego mentioned, Jesse Jackson in the comment about Barack Obama and cutting off his testicles. That was wrong. And these people aren't perfect. What I'm saying to you is, you go do it. You go put in the work that they've done for the last 40 years. If you got a problem with it, you're not going to do it because you have your own lives. And at the top of your list isn't fighting for a whole race of people. These people have devoted their lives to just that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And so until I find out something really blatant and hypocritical about Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, or Dr. Umar Johnson, I got their support. I got nothing but respect. And the main thing about it is kind of like the whole Vic conversation is, you know, some things you keep in house. Oh, boy. I mean, that was big when I was growing up. Like, if we had a disagreement, my mama had a disagreement in our house with my daddy or whatever, and they went out in the street, you never know. You keep your personal business to yourself. So when you get out here and you and everybody in a damn earshot of you hear you just dismissing Jesse Jackson, whatever, that's not a good look. Just like it wasn't a good look for Michael Vick to go on record and talk about Colin Kaepernick, he needs to cut his hair. That wasn't a good look. I just don't think it's a good look to slam these leaders, whether you agree that they're leaders or not, you know, in front of the masses. Infighting. Come on, man. Keep that type of shit in house, period. From Clay Kappa Davis, just do you. Don't wait for somebody to make a change. You make it. I agree with that. From Jam Loves Michelle, Doug, no kiss my ass speech. Message today in the chat room, sir. Oh, I got you. I posted a message yesterday in the chat room. From Angry Black Man, Matt Ryan is a decent quarterback that has been surrounded by elite receivers, tight ends, and above-average running backs his entire career. See Super Bowl, that is who he is. I don't think I'd say what you saw in the Super Bowl that second half where he basically fell apart is an accurate description of Matt Ryan's career. But a lot of times I don't agree with you, but you're not too far off, Angry Black Man, concerning Matt Ryan. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I mean, Julio Jones is... And I still don't think he gets enough credit. Part of the reason he doesn't get enough credit for how good of a player he is because so much people want to give the praise to Matt Ryan. Man, Julio Jones is a generational type wide receiver. Period. We're talking about in the same conversation, not too far behind some of the greatest to ever do it before. Never. And I mean ever. And I don't think every Julio has 200-yard games. This ninja was on pace to catch over 2,000 yards receiving, have over 2,000 yards receiving. And, you know, he gets credit, but I think he deserves even more credit. Julio Jones is literally unstoppable. Yeah. From Rail Scott, Tails, Doug, you have to catch up. You're 3 episodes behind. F the Police was good. That's the next one I'm going to check out. And I think that's one of the ones they do have on demand, so I'm definitely going to check it out. From Wody, 1983 504, who was the basketball player? Did they say? You're talking about the real basketball player that Biggie was talking about, and I got a story to tell. I think they said it was not Oakley. I think they said it was Anthony Mason, if I'm not wrong. I think they said the real basketball player that Biggie was talking about, somebody, I know who it was, Fat Joe, actually went on record and said that Biggie had told him that the player was Anthony Mason. Yeah. And so he tied the chick up, or I don't know if this is just something he made up for a record or if this really happened or not. I don't know. He's been dead for a long-ass time. We'll never find out. But tied the chick up and made it look like a robbery, and it got her off the hook. She was cheating on her husband, and it got him off. He didn't get shot by said husband. I thought it was pretty good, though. From, who do we got here? I saw a message I wanted to read. Oh, Wody 1983 504. He says, at least Neil still fine. Maybe Doug caught her on an off day. You better Google her, sir. 52 and still fine. Oh, no, don't get it twisted. She's fine. I mentioned that. She is super fine and sexy. She was like a real accomplished dancer, like classical dancer before she really got going, in acting. And, man, that chick body, man, ooh, good Lord. I mean, she is really, really blessed, to say the least. All right, when we get back from the break, Magic Johnson talking about Lonzo. And Magic talking about Lonzo. When we get back from the break, I'll tell you what he had to say about the future superstar, the Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away.
Set the bar too high for you to clear it. That's why